Oh, man, y'all have a seat because this was one lengthy apology. Chrissy Teigen posted an apology to those she hurt with her past mean tweets and other behavior. And she wrote it in a Medium post, and she also posted it on her social media, which is the first time she's posted anything since May 12th, when she first apologized when everything came out about what she said to Courtney Stodden. If you don't know, Courtney Stodden, who was 16 at the time, Chrissy had slid into her DMs and basically told her to kill herself. And she took ownership of those and admitted that she did, and kind of did a blanket apology and then stepped away from social media because Chrissy Teigen is very active on social media platforms. But yesterday, we did get this very lengthy apology. She said, "There's simply no excuse for my past horrible tweets. My targets didn't deserve them. No one does. Many of them needed empathy, kindness, understanding, and support, not my meanness masquerading as a kind of casual, edgy humor. I was a troll, full stop, and I am so sorry." And she went on to say that she's in the process of privately reaching out to the people she insulted. And she says she's trying to raise her kids to be kind in hopes that one day they one day recognize her evolution. But in the midst of this apology, more people are coming forward with how Chrissy Teigen treated them.
So I wanted to ask you this because I think it's important. Did these people start to come forward yesterday before she made this apology, or did she make it after they started coming forward? Because one could be seen as almost like defense, and the other one could seem genuine.
I'll have to go back and look because I don't know when Michael Costello came out, if it was after her if it was after her apology, which just hit yesterday, or if he was saying this when all the news broke about Courtney Stodden. So I'll have to see when he first did it. But of course, the story of him is, going viral because of Chrissy Teigen's apology. Now, Michael Costello was on Project Runway, and he's a designer. If you don't know Project Runway, it's a competition show for designers. And he is accusing Chrissy of a years-long campaign to get him blacklisted from the industry because he says she mistakenly thought he posted something racist, but he said it was photoshopped. He didn't do it. She didn't believe him and instead started attacking him in his DMs. And also because of her Hollywood power, he got blacklisted in Hollywood and in the designer industry, and nobody would use him. And he said, he has receipts. And in one of the DMs she sent him, she says, "Racist people like you deserve to suffer and die."
He's begging her. He's like, "This was not me."
Begging
her. And she's just getting nastier and nastier and nastier.
So he claims it's gotten so bad recently, he told loved ones he thought taking his own life was the best way out. So he's been contemplating suicide because of what he endured at the hands of Chrissy Teigen. That's what he alleges. They reached out for a rep for Chrissy when it comes to Michael Costello, and they haven't said anything. Farrah Abraham, who was a teen mom, she has since spoken out. She's supposedly supposed to be one of the people that Chrissy Teigen is supposed to apologize to, and she's like, "I've yet to receive one of those private apologies."
It can't help for me except to be like a game changer when I look at Chrissy Teigen. I mean, when you tell another person that they should kill themselves or you shouldn't be around anymore, when I hear that about you, even if you apologize, it's kind of a game changer for me, to be honest with you. You can't apologize for saying that to somebody.
Did you guys read the apology? Did it have any effect on you as far as how you look at Chrissy Teigen?
I can't look at her the same ever since the Courtney Stodden story came out, just because it's not even like a level of hate that you have to say that to someone, like hate in your heart to say that someone should no longer be alive. But she probably knows people who have passed by suicide. Like, she probably has people in her life that is affected by that, or family members or friends. And for you to be so callous,
and cavalier.
With something so heavy, and the fact that these people have sat for years while her career has skyrocketed and she's got cookbooks and she's everywhere. Can you imagine if somebody told you, kill yourself, and then every time you went to Target, you saw their face? I can't. So every time I see her now, that's what I think. And I do I'm doing the Walk Out of Darkness Suicide Walk Awareness in November. I do this every year, and it's so important to me. So I can't like look at Chrissy Teigen the same way anymore. And I used to really enjoy her.
This is very different than when you're 14 years old and you say something that you regret, and now you're 28 or 30 years old and you're like, I can't believe I was that person. She was an adult when she said these things. She's just a mean girl. Right? Yeah. And she got busted and she said horrible things to people. And for me, it kind of goes on her permanent record.
Yeah, and it was the receipts for me. I mean, when you really saw how she dug in, because it's one thing to like tell somebody how you feel about what they done, but to tell somebody that they should die, like that kind of hate should just not ever be spewed.
The Bert Show.